Well, here we are again. I went back to the Paladin because I got my Necromancer to do Blood Wave, and it was fine. I was having some okay fun, but it seemed like a lot of work. So then I logged back in a little while later, and I noticed that they had updated the tier list, and they put Wing Strikes. They brought it up from C tier to S tier. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Not only that, but like the evade counter swarm is up here, and I've heard that's really good. Like, it's the evade build, but without using evade. You're using an actual skill, which means on a controller, I can just hold one button and just zip, 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 zip all over. I don't have to like tap, tap, tap to evade every time. So that's nice, because with a controller or with a keyboard, you can't evade more than once per click. So you either have to like cheat and do like a macro, or you do like a scroll thing with your mouse. I've done all that stuff. My favorite was to just use the right trigger on my mouse to use a macro built into the Logitech mouse to just spam the evade button, which is, you know, against terms of service, but I'm not doing it now, so good luck reporting me, right? But it was the only way I could avoid like cramping my hand up, like carpal tunnel kind of thing. They should allow you to do that in those situations, but that's just my opinion. Looks like the Tyrant's Grasp is going ahead of the Apocalypse, although Apocalypse looks interesting. Blizzard Stork is still strong, even I think they fixed the cracked aspect of it. Ball Lightning, which I played like in season 2 or 3 when it was completely broken, looks like it's completely broken again in a good way at the top. Never played Barrage Rogue, never played Rapid Fire Rogue. Minion Barb is, or sorry, not Minion Barb. Minion Necro is an S tier. I have a Minion Necro. It's also my Bloodwave Necro. So maybe I'll just go back to Minion Necro because I really love the Minion playstyle. It's really fun. They do all the work and you basically just buff them. It's sort of like this, you know, the wing strakes are sort of a pet that hits everything, right? And you don't have to do much, you just have to keep the pet going. So I like that. Anyway, so I'm back on my Wing Strikes Paladin here, and you'll see that I'm in Torment 8 now. I still firmly believe that they need to fix some things, but there's also some things that I was just butting my head up against the way that they've designed things, right? And that's their choice to design it the way they want. And I don't have to like it, and I still don't like some things. Oh yeah, I rearranged this. I put gear in the first 3 tabs, and now these 4 match these 4 over here. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so what have I done? I've been, once I saw that Wing Strikes was good, I came back to this. I was like, okay, I'm sort of like butting my head up against it, and I had collected enough materials from doing things on other characters that I could actually, you know, add stuff, right? I actually have a lot of these now, as opposed to having, you know, only 50 like before. It was just painful, right? So I'm doing other things, I'm collecting those, and so good times, right? So now I have the luxury of being able to re-roll things. I have plenty of gold. I have plenty of the re-roll agents, which is the same thing. So if I have a shitty roll, I can come in here and say, let's just re-roll this, right? Just about an hour ago, I actually masterworked this item and this item, and they both rolled life, which I like. I wanted that. That was exactly what I wanted. Right now, I don't need the damage so much as I need survivability, because I don't like... With a controller, it's harder to avoid things. It's hard to explain. With a mouse, if you have like some sort of a movement ability, you can move your cursor wherever you want, and it just goes right there when you do your movement ability, right? Except if it's a direct evade, you just sort of move in that direction. But like if you have a leap, if you have a... whatever it is, like... if I had this skill on my bar, then it leaps to where your cursor is, assuming it's close enough. This one also leaps if it's close enough, right? I'm still using the 20-second upgrade. So, so a few of the things I fixed was I fixed the arbiter duration because I wanted the full effect of this for as long as possible. So notice that there's a 23-second gap there. Well, that's fixed because of the, well, a couple things. But if we look at the Paragon points, we have, where is it? Here. Notice you have 30% cooldown reduction. So that sort of closed a lot of that gap and made it so it was just like within a second or two. And I also put cooldown reduction on my rings. So there's a little bit of cooldown reduction there. So that's good. So the other thing that makes up for it is I was just sort of plugging along and trying to do some things. And I did manage to get 3 of these. So, well, actually I had 2 of them. So I put that in there. The 2 set helps to reduce this even further. So anytime you do damage to an enemy, which is constantly usually, you get a 1/10 of a second off of this. If you cast this skill or any other skill that has a cooldown, then you get a half a second off of it, right? So as I'm going around with just 2 of these, right? I started out with this, right? I managed to get 2 of them pretty easily. They just sort of came as I was just doing some miscellaneous things. I'm like, oh, I have these. I'll try these now. And so I put them in the bottom 2 slots while I kept the other 3 set up here. And it was like, oh, the cooldown's working really well because I can just stand there and you can see it go, you know, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. You know, it just sort of zooms down really fast. Maybe not quite that fast, but it works really well. So that let me sort of have more comfort playing with this build. Then I got 3, right? And that was great. So with 3, you get more toughness, right? While an arbiter, you gain 30% life, a little bit more movement speed, so quality of life are excellent and survival. And then I managed to get a couple more that were sort of like duplicates. So I went to the cube and I re-rolled them until I got, you know, the ones that I was missing, right? Because if you have like 3 of these, you can take one of them and roll it, and you couldn't get this one or this one, right? You can get one of the other 4. But when you get this one, you're like, okay, now I have 4. Then you know, maybe you have a duplicate of this one, and sometimes you get, you know, one of them that you already have. It might take 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, 9, 10 tries to get the missing one, just like in D3, right? But you keep rolling that one in the cube. So you come over here. Put this in the cube. You're like, I'm going to re-roll this. Re-roll set charm, right? Obviously, it takes these mats, but let's say that I was missing this one. So I re-roll this over and over again. So I can say transmute. And now what did we get? We got Malor, which is this one, right? Or, sorry, Malor, okay? So now we have gold drop rate. I don't care about that. Let's try it again. Now we have fair, right? So it just picks one, right? It's like, give me one of these 5 at random, right? But I think it won't give you the same one that you're rolling. So like, I don't think fair can be a fair, but I'm not positive about that. Oh, it's an ancestral charm. Nice. Oh, we can roll ancestrals in here? Sweet. Okay, so let me take a break for a moment and see something here real quick. Max roll wings. Okay, wing strikes. I think all stats is one of the best things you can pick. If I look at the guide, right? All stats, all stats, all stats. Yeah, and then one of the resists. So this is actually best in slot for me. So what do you do then? Well, let me go. Let's see here. That's definitely a keeper. There's another one. I was doing resistances, right? Just all resistance. So that's definitely, I'm just going to right click it and it'll put it in wherever it was. So there's an ancient. Excellent. So I have fire resist. So you basically want one of each resist if you can get it. And you basically just re-roll it over and over again until you get it. So there's the old fair. So I can come in here and I can say, okay, let's try to improve that one, right? So here's the old fair. And we can roll. Let's see what we get. Justice skills. We're looking for, let's see here. Is that better? 8% resistance. I wanted to keep the drop rate. Aura skills. Basically, we can keep doing this until we get an ancestral or until we get like something that we like at the top, right? Even though this is ancestral, not ancestral, it's not better than what I have, right? Because I want stats and fire resist. So we try again. Notice we're sort of burning through our materials. So now we have Linta. Yeah, see, I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to like burn through all my materials. But anyway, I'm going to hold on to these two because I like holding on to them. Boy, that was a really lucky roll. I mean, stats should be higher, but I'll take it. Anyway, so I got those 5. And the beautiful thing about that is the 5 piece is really powerful, like stupidly powerful. Like it multiplies, I mean, you gain 500% increased damage. So 6 times the damage with disciple skills, right? For the duration of Arbiter of Justice. And as far as I can tell, it treats the wings as a disciple skill. So it's not that you have to cast it, it's that, you know, it just procs. So there's that. So when I did that, that let me go up at least a whole level over here, right? From, I think I was at 4, I went to 5, or 5 to 6, or something like that. And then I also got the necklace, which let me go another level up, because that's a lot more damage. And then I finally, this morning, got Arbiter Wing Strikes. Now seek enemies and deal 416% increased damage. Now I may be misremembering. It may be that this doesn't do. Whoops. It may be that this doesn't act as a straight multiplier on all damage. It might only like double or triple the damage because of the way the calculations work. But this one is amazing. So very, very good. But this, and that other one. Now I am sort of following the guide at this point. I've moved these imprints now that I had all the materials in the world. I moved them to where they need to be in preparation for the Godslayer crown and for, I think it's Temerity pants here, which is sort of like a durability pair of pants. And then I'll have 3 uniques in here, and I keep trying to get them. They're hard to get, man. And I don't think I still don't have. Oh, I do. I have an upgrade unique. Oh, I finally got it. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try a helm. Let's see if I can get lucky with a Godslayer crown. 900. We're gonna start with an 900 here. Upgrade to unique, please, please. Judicants. Well, there's that. So if I ever need a Judicants, notice all the uniques I have now because they start dropping at higher levels. I need to sort through those, but yeah. I don't care. I'll probably never use that. I'm storing my lair keys here. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. That's how this guy's progressed. And I'll show you a pit clear at, let's do Torment 8. Whoops. I want to go pit, not the other one. There we go. We'll see how well this goes. I've unlocked 8, and it's actually really fast. So that activates wings. Notice I get this little sweepy thing. So for 10 seconds, I can use the other. I can get these sweeps, and not only that, but I also have it like auto casts all the ultimates, which is kind of fun. And also, I got Bulwark just recently, like the most recent thing that happened. I haven't even been out in the world with it. This is cool. I love Bulwark. Now, I did sacrifice some crit chance for it, 10% crit chance, so my damage is lower, but my life, my survivability is phenomenal. See that giant ring? That was an ultimate. I never knew that. I was thinking that was a variant of the Consecrate. It's not. It's an ultimate, where it has like it has the circle with the walls around it. See, the thing is, I like not dying, and I'm not as dexterous as some players. My screen is very large. It fills a good portion of my field of view, so I can't. It's hard for me to see everything at once across the screen. So because of that, I can't always see all the dangers on the screen to get out of them. So.
Curse this place. I'm being followed.
No, I'm not. You can see everything dies very quickly. It's quite enjoyable to play now that all the elements have come together. So that's the other thing. I realized once I started collecting the set talismans for this set that they had moved some of the, nice things that I liked about the skill as a baseline into that set. So I'm like, okay, so I can still get them. I just have to get the set. Okay, that's okay. It's not what I would have wanted, but as long as I can still get them, like the movement speed. I mean, it's not as much movement speed as I got before. It should be higher, but because it used to give you 100% extra movement speed, so you were always moving at the fastest speed possible. I mean, yes, you can build for it, and that's fine. You can see it's not that difficult to get movement speed. You do have to make compromises for it, as opposed to not having to compromise like before. Now, 8 I know is not 9, and it's not 10. And it's not 11, and it's not 12. Those are quite a ways away. Those are like multiple Paragon boards, upgrades, like maybe at least 200. And I'm only at 151. It is taking a lot longer to level up the Paragon board this time, which is weird. By the way, 60 to me is the equivalent of tier 4 before, Torment 4, because in Torment 4, whatever that rank was, 55 maybe? Yeah, I think it was 55. Maybe it was 60, I don't know. But you could level your glyphs to their max rank, right? It was like just beyond a little bit. Hi, guy. See? Just moving around. Whee! Set charm. Oh, and as you move into the higher torments, you start getting more and more of the drops, which is good. That one. That's upgrade to legendary. Oh, I don't have the required amethyst. Okay, so I need amethyst for that one. I should probably crunch one of those higher gems, shouldn't I? Each of the gems. So we still require gem fragments to upgrade those. Fortunately, I can get those pretty easily. All right. Amethyst. Let's bring these out, crunch this, see if this will give me enough. $10,000, that should be enough. Well, can I do it in there now? Amethyst fragments. Oh, okay, well, I'm just going to crunch a big amethyst then. A royal amethyst. Bastards. I thought that was enough. Well, at least you're here for my first legendary glyph upgrade, so that's nice. Okay, so we're going to put this back in there. We're going to go get one of these and crunch it. $100,000 amethyst. Or, you know what? No, it should let me now, because I have... Oh, wait, right. It requires a hit, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it requires... I was reading this backwards. It requires 15, and I had 30. I'm out of upgrades. That's the problem. I should have not wasted an upgrade on the other side. But yeah, lots of good updates are coming out. Like people are posting their builds online. It's pretty good. Just save that for now. I'll deal with it later. I am sort of collecting all the sets. I just want them all, just because it's a fun thing to have collected. Garbage. But yeah, I'd say around Torment 6 is where I started getting consistent drops for legendaries. And one thing I didn't realize is the way they have the seasons designed, or this season designed, you really are designed to get up to here, right? Like if you're at Torment 1, you should be right around here. And then you complete this in Torment 1 to unlock this. And then you complete this in Torment 2 to unlock this, right? And then you do a Lair boss in 4 to unlock this. You do a greater Lair boss in 6 to unlock this. So really, I'm around here, right? This is about where I should be. And I'm way behind because I've been bouncing around characters and fighting the game in my mind, you know? Like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? What's that? Ah, the Mephisto Horde. Okay. This is how you get the good seal, right? The purple one. Heaven's Radiant. Yeah, I have this as crit strike chance. I don't really have the correct one for this. I mean, I have Light's Epiphany, like I could go like that, right? But then I lose that lovely crit strike chance, which I'd rather have. Okay. Let's put this back in here. And I'm working my way towards this glyph slot. You can see how I've built here. I have every armor slot I can get that I have access to. All the armor. All the resistances that are nearby, right? Resistances. Resistances. Ooh, I should do that. And then, of course, life, because I like life. Life. So what'll happen is once I unlock this glyph slot, I'll go and subtract from certain defensive abilities, probably life first, because I have plenty of life on my gear at the moment. And then I'll flesh out this glyph so I can actually put, you know, one of these in there and it actually does something, right? Let me look at their guide again. Max roll wings. They have a certain order, and of course, their build is not gospel. You can do what you want, but I just want to see how they approached it. Okay, so level 100 glyphs, no. Level 50 glyphs, no. Starter, here we go. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, they put Apostle here, Canny here, Arbiter there. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was thinking. Arbiter would go there. So I have Apostle, Canny, and then I'll do Arbiter. So this will be the next one to level up. I want to get both of these to 50, then I'm going to stop. I'm going to level this one to 50, then stop, and just sort of keep going from there, right? But we can do that again, actually. Let's do this in 9. See how it feels. See if I die. That way I can unlock it. Even if I die, I can still upgrade the glyph. I'll lose a roll. Now, one thing about this build is I get stronger if I cast the left trigger skill a few times, right? I get stronger and stronger because the way the build is designed, one of the aspects, which is like, you know, every time you cast a skill, you get a little bit better. So yeah, 9 is not too bad, at least for the trash. Those. No, you don't have to kill everything either. You just, you know, run around, It'll kill what it kills, then you just keep going. You don't spend too much time on any one thing because there's other stuff that'll die that will give you experience. Protection, I'll take that. By the way, I'm at 1.8 million toughness right now, which is amazing. Now, I want to be that when I'm like just sitting in town, but that's not bad for being, you know, part of my build in here. Come on. I guess that'll be a good, yeah, good experience for that. Good completion. Am I actually T9 ready? Because I did masterwork the weapon, and that, I think that pushed me to be T9 ready. I only want to masterwork ancient items now. I don't want to, I normally will masterwork everything, but I can't afford it. It's just, you know, it's just a silly waste of materials, honestly. And then there's, of course, transfiguration and using the various, you know, transfiguration materials, which I've experimented with. Very expensive to do, but I wanted to sort of wrap my head around it. So I was like, well, let's just do this and see what happens. See if I love this, see if I hate it. And it sort of made sense. So I'm like, okay, this could be a way to make up for the difference of what they've removed elsewhere. You see, you know, hundreds of millions, billions even of damage, which is nice. It beats doing, you know, where I was before, which was like 100 million tops. Very important that I don't let the wings drop, otherwise I lose those 10 stacks that come from one of the aspects that are on my gear. See, I did take some damage there, but it was like, a little bit of damage, not a lot. Yesterday they would have killed me, whatever that was, I would have been dead. But with all this extra life, all this extra toughness, it's amazing. Doesn't always kill everything as quickly as possible. Here we go, boss time. Yay, ultimate on the boss. Torment 9 unlocked. See, now, when I turn in, like, the keys and stuff, I can just switch to Torment 9 and get a better reward. Like, do it in Torment 8, then swap to Torment 9. That one. Yep. 2. There we go. Excellent. Now, I don't think there's any use in spending the points around those. I don't think they get better. Like if I look at this right now, Paragon board, I don't think these get better when you add more points, right? It's additive. So maybe at the end stage when you have points to spend everywhere, you just come back through and do that. But it did increase the diameter, right, or the range. So now it's including like this skill down, this strength down here. Before it didn't, and I think that's the only one it's including. Now this one is, yeah, there's no. It's probably not worth spending anything, right? Because, yeah, it's. I mean, in the end, yeah, you'll come back through and do int, but it's not a priority. It's like low priority. Okay, so let's go to Torment 9. I wish it would just go to the screen you're on, as opposed to starting at the beginning. That's just a UI error on their part. All right, now I did fix. One time I had where is it? Tree of Whispers. I guess is the Tree of Whispers. I had this selected instead of this and this. Like when I could only go to here, I had this selected, and I actually got a set of Whisper caches that was all for junk. It was like, okay, I get it. That's a bad node. Don't ever choose that node. But now I have a 4th Whisper cache, 50% more experience orbs, and a small chance to award Collection of Chaos.
It is done.
So let's go with helms. Maybe we can get our helm this way. Come on, Godslayer Crown. Nope. That's disappointing. Let's see, what do we get, though? An ancient sword. I need to stop saving these now because I don't really need to use them. Okay, so I did get a set one, right? That's garbage, and they're all the others are locked, so they're all keepers. So crunch that. Put these in here. And I heard... Oh, I have a story to tell. So you see this right here? I used this prematurely. I had a level 900. I had an ancient weapon with 2 greater affixes. I forget what they were. They were really good. One of them was like... it was like... I don't think I had the greater... Was it a 25% holy damage increase? I think that was one of the greater affixes. And the other one was like strength or something. And it was like, wow, this is really nice. So I was like tinkering in the cube, and I was like, I tried a couple things, and then I'm like, okay, let's see what this does. And I forgot to read has a 100% chance of making an item unmodifiable. I had not yet put sockets in it, and I had not yet masterworked it or done the tempered it, right? No temper. So I'm like, shit, right? So that was stupid. Have I tempered this? I haven't. Oh, wow, that was a missed opportunity. Crit strike chance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that for now. That's nice. Very nice. Okay, big. What is my crit strike chance now? I can, of course, improve it by swapping out the bulwark, but I don't want to right now. So 29%. I could get up to 39% if I used this right here, right? Up to 10%. But I'm not there yet, right? I want that bulwark. I want that protection as I'm moving around. I love the bulwark. Saves me from myself. Normally, you'd only want to do that if you're in hardcore, but I really want to do it here because I just like the safety of it. I don't like having to look over and see my health drop to half over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, I'm going to go back to 8 where I'm comfortable. 9 is push content. And I need to go do this to unlock 5. I also need to go do Nightmare Dungeons in Scovos. I also need to do... I need to get to max level 6 more times. Like max hatred or whatever from the enemies. Collect Aether. Wow, that's a lot. That's going to be a while. Defeat butchers in Torment 2 or higher. Okay, I've seen many of those. Okay, so let's look at what choices I've made so far. So Tree of Whispers, we have 4th cache, more experience orbs, and Collection of Chaos. Now I could have chosen this, but I don't want only materials, right? I actually want, other things. So I'm not, I want gear sometimes, right? I want to be able to choose helms or whatever. I'm not to the point where, I have everything I need, now I just need cube materials. No, I'm not there yet. And then, of course, the Collection of Chaos. As far as Nightmare Dungeons, I have not done as many as I should, but I have done the Treasure Goblin option here. And then killing will do the altar, right? So you're killing, and all of a sudden you have an heraldic altar, and when you activate it, hopefully you get treasure goblins, and then this is what you want after that, which is now when you get to one, they're only treasure goblin altars, which is wonderful. And then of course you have this as well. So I'll be going here, 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 and then there. Now what's this one? Nothing. Hell Tide's just right down the center. Because this one can burst out maggots, right? Which give you experience orbs. And this one is sometimes you'll get a Pang of Duriel, and you can get lair keys. And then this one, of course, they explode and will drop boss trophies, which are really, really nice. Once I figured that out, that made me really happy. So these things right here that you used to have to use to summon bosses or to unlock their chest, like this one, for example. I have 7 of them. If you have 5 or more, you come over to the cache, you pop it in there. It has to be at least 5. Put it in there and notice it automatically chooses amalgamation. That's not the only thing that amalgamation is for. This is just one of the things. You can do it with gems too. So I'm going to transmute this, and notice it gives me an item. This is an item that Varshan could have dropped if I just gone and killed him, right? In previous seasons and used these to open his chest, I would have gotten this and maybe a bunch of other stuff. But now, you don't even have to fight him. You just have to get these boss trophies and just pop it in the cube, and there you go. So that's how I've gotten many of these. Was just, I had a ton of these things sitting around. I'm like, what are they for? And then I figured that out at the cube. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I have a ton of ancients that I can sort through. And then, of course, once you get like this one, which I got that way, I was trying to gamble for these at the purveyor, and I upgraded an ancient, I think, or a bear one. Or no, I was just trying to buy from the purveyor, that's it. And I just couldn't get it. So then I had the materials for, I forget which one drops it. I forget who drops it, but I had all the materials for that boss. So I was like, okay, let's do it once. Let's do it twice. Third time I was running out of materials. Boom, got it. So it was beautiful. And then I also got it from something else. I forget where. So I have another one lying around here somewhere that I haven't done anything with. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's my spare, right? When I start to want to like mess with things, I might like switch this in. Like I might try to improve this and then switch it in. And then, you know, hopefully it's not an ancient, so I might not do anything with it. But if I can get an ancient that has a good strike damage percent, I can maybe, well, I could even try to re-roll this, right? I could go in here and go, let's see, unique power re-roll. Ooh. Can I put that in there? No. Here, let's clear this. What can I do with this? I can recycle uniques. I can transfigure it. Okay, so you have to have 3 of them. Okay. I have to have 3 of these collected, and then I can, like, chance at getting another one that has better rolls, perhaps. Okay, that's how that works. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to show you where I am, and let's go do this. This right here. Lair boss in Torment 4 or higher. Oh, I have to do these first, right? You have to grab the capstone rewards and do this. Oh, sorry, and do this. Okay. I think I did this. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, Den of the... I did this. Okay, sorry. I'm so scatterbrained because I'm excited. Like, I found a new way to have fun in the game, which was there all along, but I was just sort of butting my head against the limitations of materials, which they need to fix that, and sort of like not finding a build that was fun to play because they sort of broke wings in a way until you get like the good things like the set bonuses, right? Like it doesn't really get good until you can at least get a cooldown on your wings. And until then, you're sort of like struggling because you have to keep casting skills. And once you can get this to be always on, then it's just really good. And then, of course, when you get 3 of these and then 5 of them, then it just glides along. You're just gliding along. It's beautiful. So they moved all the beauty into the set. So be patient, collect the set, and it's nicer. And then, of course, trying to get this was a huge pain. I didn't know how to do it yet. I had to figure that out. And then, of course, I didn't get this until this morning. I kept trying for it. I kept gambling for gloves and rings. Nothing. And then it came from like a warband cache or something. One of the caches, Whispers or something. So it was like, yes! I think it was on a pair of gloves. So I crunched those gloves immediately. Okay. Maybe we'll do this. Wait, what is that? Harbinger of Hatred. That's, oh, that's a boss. Wait, do I have the keys? Yes. Harbinger of Hatred. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, 8. We'll try it at 8 and see if I can do it at 8. Damn it. I need to get my stacks out. I wish it would tell me the stacks, but it doesn't. Or wait, maybe it does. Okay, yeah, excellent. Okay, it does. So that's what I have to keep up to 8, or up to 10. I want to save my Arbiter for this, my big thing. Oh yeah, the doggy. There we go. See, I don't have to like move in any special ways. I mean, he might one-shot me through some ability, but mostly. Okay, good. I can do a T8. This guy anyway. Is it a greater one? Yeah, I don't have any graders. That sucks. But anyway, yeah, it's good to know. I can do him on 8. Really, for me, the damage is never the issue for those guys. It's that they can just wreck me. If I'm like, if they knock me into something like Beast in the Ice, if I don't see those little lines in the ground and I get knocked to the side, then it's like, ouch, 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 ouch. See, boss trophies. Put those in the cube. Beautiful. So next one. Who is this? Hall of the Penitent. Lord Zir, I think. Please give me the Godslayer crown. Please, 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 please. Oh wait, no, this is Gregor. This is the dude. This is the knight dude. Okay, we want to get up to 10 stacks. 7 stacks. 8 stacks. Or 9 stacks. Stacks. See if I take damage from him, and if so, how much damage. Nice. Beautiful. I think this one I can just use a normal key. Yeah. Flail, 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 club, shield, boots. Nope, no helm. The helm is in the pool of all bosses, by the way. The Godslayer helm can drop from any of the bosses, so you don't necessarily have to target farm it. Alright, so the next one is teleport and do the pit. I'll do another 9 for the XP and the lulls. Let's deal with this crap. Let's see. Okay, that's an ancestral. Do I have any others? No. Okay, so, but I do have a lot of these. Let's do some inventory management here. Okay, so that goes in. Now, which one of these is good? 55%, 48%. That's an instant no. Let's just say instant no on both of those. All right. So now that goes, whoops. This goes back in. And then we have Bastion. Lots of those. 1, 2, 3. That one's the keeper, even though it's slightly lower roll. Because it's ancient and has a star. Because reasons. Yes, yes. Alright, sorry. Inventory management time. Sunbrand. I know that not always is the roll at the bottom most important. Sunbrand, Sunbrand, Sunbrand. Okay, so that's... whoops. 90. $90, 90, 82. Okay, I'll keep 2 because they're both 90, and that way I have options to like choose different things later. Let's see here. These don't need to be. That just messes everything up. I had it marked when they were on a different, spread across different pages for various reasons, but now they're all on the same page. That's where I want them. Okay, Pang Gorger. Pain. Only 2 of them, alright? So, compared with this one, we have all 850, 115, whoops, 120. But this is, yeah, that won't work for me. So, that one gets sliced. I'm not collecting for other sets right now, for other characters right now. Strength, generation, cold, blah, blah, blah. All right. I won't be sitting here doing this all day, I promise. I just wanted to cut through some of them. All right, I'm not going to worry about that right now. That's enough. And now what do I have here? We have fortified, deal more damage. I had that on my weapon, by the way, until I got this one, because this one's much better. It was, I think, like 122% extra damage.
That's it for that piece.
I'm not looking at anything other than the, if it's non-ancient, I don't care about anything else. Oh, all stats. Let's put that in here for other characters to use, because it's generic. And this one, resistance to elements. Okay, that's another potential that I can re-roll, right? I have ones that I can re-roll here for other things. I'm not gonna worry about it just now. And then, ooh, greater lair key. Ooh. Oh, that's the one that I needed in that one boss, isn't it? Yeah. All right, well, I'll just keep it. That way I have it. But the living steel can go in here. That's the Grégoire. Okay, so now we're gonna go to do the pit. Let's push a little bit. Let's see if I can push towards 10. Let's go 75. I'm gonna get those stacks up to 10 quickly. See how ouchy this is. See if I die. It should take a little bit longer to kill things for sure. So the question is, does it take too long? Because I've sacrificed damage for survivability, which for me is always a priority, even outside of hardcore. This is interesting. What's this? If I stop moving, I lose wolves, so I have to keep moving. And the wolves are what helps me keep my shield, so... I might change that into if I haven't taken damage, because that way the wolves just keep coming as long as I have my bubble. It's a good synergy.
I think I like this.
See, I've lost my bubble because the wolves are dying for some reason. Like, I would never be doing this in hardcore. This would stress me out so much I just want to quit the game. Why aren't you dying? Where's your tether? Okay, there's your tether, dude. That's why. Son of a bitch. So it's doable, but it's not fun. Fun is in accomplishing a lot with little effort. Or with less effort. I probably need to increase my damage by another 50% for this to be fun. I really don't like these dudes that keep the other ones alive or keep them immune. It's really annoying. It's not my favorite mechanic. But I'm still making halfway decent. Like this guy. Stop, stop, stop. So annoying. Just kill these guys. I'll not stay in that rune. Can you guys just die, please? That's so fun. Wham, wham. Now, obviously, I need better versions of my enchants, so that's for my aspect. So that's a sort of a long-term thing that I need to work on. Is just getting more drops, which will give me more aspects, which will give me more upgrades to aspects. Of course, they only drop from ancients. You know, the best ones. You have to get ancient versions of the aspects, which can go to the top end. And then if you try to imprint them on non-ancients, you don't get the full stack. Like if it's 21 out of 21 on an ancient, you might only get like 17 out of 21 on a non-ancient. So we have Guardian coming soon. Any second now. Still ahead of schedule. Still have 5 minutes or 2 upgrades from timer left. Not that I'll, unless I die, of course. 29 seconds to get the 2 extra upgrades. There we go. That's satisfying. See, when it takes too long, I get bored and I get tired of it. Like, so I see some people fight a boss for 5 minutes. I'm like, how? That's like so tedious. it's not fun anymore. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Weird. I thought I would get 7. Is that 9? Did I unlock 9? I don't think I unlocked 9, right? Or 10? I think I unlocked 9, but I don't think I unlocked 10. This 10 is 80. Okay, I did 75. I'm not really interested in pushing for 10 right now. 9 is enough. I like killing quickly. I don't like grinding on a boss for 5 minutes. That's not fun to me. It's just, you know, I'm weird that way.
You know where to find me.
All right, so we got that one. Now this obviously is not for this build because it'll like turn off, and I think I want the crit chance more than the other one. That's garbage. I don't do rares, but I will save that for the other set. Charms. Oops. Oh, seals. There we go. All right, now as far as sets go, I have 4 of the 5 for this one. I have all 5 and then some. So which one of these is... I don't know. I guess I'll hold off deciding. I'll look up the guide to see which one of those to pick. Whether I want Valor skills or total armor, right? Not that I'll play it, but I just want to... I need to make room, so I'll have to get rid of at least, you know, something there. Just gotta stay in there. I was down to like 4 of these as I was playing around with the cube, learning how it worked. These are bad. And I guess these don't work on legendary necklaces. These only work on necklaces, and they only work right now on uniques, so I learned that. I didn't learn it the hard way, but I saw, I think Woody was talking about it. Okay, so going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I steal 10 away now? Let's try it. See, I can get those back there. And then let's see. This is going to want willpower. So where's willpower? Which way are we going to come into this? We want to come at it this way. Okay. You go away. Go away now. Go, 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 go. Again, back to remedial Paragon board running. Okay, so I need 2 more willpower. Okay, let's go take off some... Let's take that off. Actually, let's take that off. Down here. Yes. Do that one. Life. Life. I don't need that damage. That was bullshit. I know I did that. Don't need that. Whoops. Willpower. Let's see where willpower is. Well, I gotta go all the way down here. There we go. Okay, so plus 32% wing strike damage. Deal 18% increased damage for every second. So this will help with tier 9 or getting to tier 10 at some point. Okay, so now I can backtrack and start putting things back into protection, right? So let's go, now that I have that, let's look at armor again. Make sure I have all the armor nodes. Sorry, too big. This one. There's an armor node there, but let's get that one. Let's get that one. Let's get that one. That's nice. 4% total armor. That's really good. Okay. That's excellent. Okay. 266,000 toughness in town, which is not ready for T10 for sure. I want at least 1 million for T10, I think. I still don't know how I'm going to get there, but it's doable. And supposedly you want like 4 or 5 million for T12 in hardcore, so that's crazy. Probably like getting really, really good gems and upgrades and tempers and all the other things, right? Okay, so Undercity. Let's do one last one and then I'll be done. Let's go with yes. So this gives you 60 seconds to do it, right? No, you can increase the time. It's not that difficult. We're gonna do this in 8. And we're going to go. Doesn't really matter what now. I really don't care about which legendaries. Actually, no, I want offensive legendaries. Ooh, I have just enough. Okay, let's see how well this goes. What you want to do is not worry so much about the timer as you need to think about how you're going to get the time extended, right? So, like, this can help a lot doing this little event. We're going to come down here, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. So this will add time.
Seems kind of scary.
Notice our timer just went up. Here. Come on. Why aren't you completing? There we go. Now we'll come over here. When we get to about 30 seconds here, we have to worry about what we're going to do. That. Now we're going to get the time. We'll add some. See, now we're back up to 60 seconds. So we're good here. This is the kind of exciting, you know, ooh, can I do it that I like. Because I can control it completely just by making sure I'm smart about where I go. You know, look at the map, be smart, don't waste your time. It's not a matter of like how much damage can I do, it's how smart can I be about where to go. I want to hit these times. These guys right here have little hourglasses. That adds extra time. See that? Now we're good. We're 2 minutes. Time to complete this one. That gives us completion. I even have time to look down here. 105 seconds. Much more than what we started with. These guys add very minimal completion. Not worth focusing on. First one. We'll do this. That one. We're going to add more time on this. More time here. More time here. Lovely little hourglasses. Do this. Get these guys real quick. Come back. Clean this up. Make sure the little red dots in the mini-map are gone. There we go. Now we'll come over here. Got a bunch of guys here to kill. Okay. Almost done. With time to spare. Look at that, 130. We doubled our initial starting time. This is gonna add a lot too. There's 158. This will probably let me complete it. Oh, close. I'll come over here. And we have all the time in the world. We'll do this. That'll complete it. There we go. 4 of 4. That's all we need. We don't need to do any more than that.
I do this for your sake, child. I forgive you, child.
Okay, now the chest, which has the rewards that we spent money for. Whoops. Is there another one here? Ah, key. Nice. Anyway, just wanted to show you where I'm at on the Paladin. Having a lot of fun with it. It's really fun to play and easy to play on the controller. Let me go up to the next tier to turn this in. It would be nice to unlock tier 10 for that, but I don't think I would enjoy the fight yet. If I were to get this to 480, I might enjoy it. Oh, wow. That's a lot of shit. Okay, so... Oh, I'm out of seal space. Oh. Goodbye. That's good. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I think there's a blue one that has really good rolls, or is it a rare one? I forget. I don't care if it's an ancient. I don't care about those stats. That's good. So let's put these in here. Oh. Oh. Oh, nice. That's from my neck piece. Oh, that's pretty sweet. See, I got another one here. It's like generic. But yeah, that's nice. Definitely gonna lock that. Okay, let's crunch these others to make room.
That's it for that piece.
That's cool. Too bad it's not the Godslayer crown one. Not that I would be giving up, you know. I can't even use it yet, right? It'd be nice to use, but one, I have the neck piece, so I don't really need it. It's not as good as this, but it's still good. And then, ooh, keep that.
You know where? Mainlander. What brings you? Pity to break another's work.
Okay. So when all the sets are done, my hope is that I have enough space for all the sets and all these things, right? So it's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. So 25 slots plus these down here, right? And if I have to offload some of these, I'll just create an alt to hold stuff. All right, there's armor. Excellent. Actually, you know what? I probably should focus on getting... Well, no, I'm going to go armor now. I'm not going to worry about making it more powerful yet. Some basic skills. Nope, I'm not worried about that yet.
Step up to my anvil.
I'm a long way from trying to optimize this character. Okay. See, now that they're over here, it makes more sense to my brain, because this equipment slot equals these three, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 matches 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Now, I wish they would give me this icon for that, and I wish they'd give me a key icon for that. So it's like I just picked it. It's like, well, I don't know what to pick, but I'll just pick that one. I do have this, but I don't want to use that until I can get really high. Really, really high. Like, if I can do a 10 easily, I might use this. Actually, difficulty monster increased by 4 by 2. So really, I want to be able to do like an 11 really easily to do this on 10, because the monsters are much more powerful. Which means they take longer to kill, and they can do more damage. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, just wanted to share the update. That's where I am. Do I have any updates here? Yes, I do. Okay, good. We're going to go down here. I've heard this is the best one to do. Yeesh. This is like, I'll want to probably lower it to like 7 to do this right now. But apparently you get an explosion of rewards from this. Or I could, you know, go do a different thing. See, I don't care so much about the individual bosses and their loot because the Godslayer crown comes from any of them. Although I guess I could target this. I think Temerity comes from any of them as well because it's another generic. So let's see here. What are we going to do? How am I doing on the pit? Ooh, interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Then there's this over here. I remember Artificer Stones. The equipment's probably garbage. Everything I've read says this is the best path, but I don't know which one of these to do. Ah, this is the 5 minutes left. That's what I was thinking of. I had this at one point, maybe on a different character, and they still have it. So I was thinking I was like missing my glyph chances. Let me do that. Let me do this. I like that better. And then I'll come back and get that. Okay, so let's go for the Godslayer crown chance. I don't like Helltides. Nightmare Dungeons, the pit. Yeah, let's avoid Helltides altogether if we can. Kill Lord Zir. Let's go back down to 8 to make it more fun and fast. All right. So teleport. Yeah, I was gonna stop, but it's like, well, I'm still having fun, so I'll just keep, recording or streaming or whatever. Because it's fun. Look at the fun we're having. Trying to get my stacks up. I'm going to start the fight with 10 stacks. I have my 10 stacks now. I'm also trying to get the wings to reset. There we go. Now they're ready to go. I did switch my mercenaries around so I could get them all to 10. Okay. I'm moving so I can keep my wolves spawning. Can he kill me at this level? Yeah, I do need to change my wolves. I need to change the wolves so it's duration, not movement. Oh, nice. Got a Belial. See if he can do something nasty to me, or if he's a pushover still. Oh yeah, he's a pushover at 8 for me. God, please let it be a Godslayer crown. I'm out of charm space. Charmed, I'm sure. I need to store that somewhere. This is garbage. Garbage. I may have to put some of these extra sets somewhere else. Let's go. Let's go crunch this, and I'll pick up that charm. I don't want to... I like having loot. I don't want to leave anything behind. It's just this weird... It feels bad to me to leave stuff behind.
Taken apart, melted down.
Okay. No, no, no. All garbage. Oh, well. But those are in his loot pool, so it's more likely to spawn than the Godslayer crown, which apparently is going to elude me forever. And if I got it as a charm, I would be really sad because I don't have the thing that makes it work yet. All right. These are the same, right? See, I don't know what makes these good, so I'm gonna basically store them. I don't want to put it in there. Let's put them in here for now. I'll figure out what to do with them. Because I don't have to, like, coordinate these, I just collect them. But these I do have to actively coordinate so that I don't, like, you know... Well, I have to have them on me so I can, like, mix and match and figure out what's good. Although I probably could go through and, like, eliminate some of those right now. Which I will do off-stream. Or maybe I can just do it on-stream. I'll show you my thought process here. Okay, so I'm going to go... Actually, let's start with these. Okay, so we're going for resistance and all stats. Even if I have resistance to elements and all stats, that's good too. So that one we're going to get rid of. That we're going to get rid of. That one, hold on to, because it's resistance. Hold on to that. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. I need to keep at least one that I can re-roll to other things. I'll keep that one.
Taken apart, melted down.
I was keeping that one, but I'll just not get rid of it. Okay, now I have this set. Now I have one spare that I can re-roll in times of need, right? Like if I have so much materials, I'm like, let's just gamble with it and see what I can get, right? And then maybe I can get lucky and replace one of these with an ancestral with a perfect roll, and then I can take the one that I just replaced and roll it. So I only need one extra. That's it. So I have all my good stuff here. Now this one, I'm gonna go with this. So now this set, now here's the set that I normally use. Now I need to probably, I'm thinking armor. Because it's like, zealots aren't justice, so it's like, well, I'll just go max resources. Because I'm not going to play that, I don't think. So I don't care as much. I can always try to re-roll, because I'll get more pieces, right? Alright, so there's that. And then these others don't have 5 yet, so I'm not worried about them yet. So 1, 2, 3. It doesn't work if you try to just click them. They'll all go to the same spot. Doesn't matter where they are. And fire resist. Yeah, I'll just... Now this will replace the one. And that's how I do that. 5 of those left. Eventually I have 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of these, and I got a spare. I don't care about having a spare for the other sets. Not interested. In fact, let's go and re-roll this real quick and see if we get lucky. Because I was running low on materials here. Resistance. No. Movement speed. I think I have enough movement speed. I'd rather have the resistance to elements. Let's see. Oh, look at that. 3 stars? Good. Or 2 stars? That's crazy. That's too bad that it's not resistance stats. This is the kind of thing you'd like sell it to another player, but I'm not interested in that. So let's transmute it again. I'll take the take this thing. Physical resistance, that's nice. If I were to replace this, What's my movement speed? Because I do like that physical resistance. Toughness is that. Movement speed 121. Yeah, I need the movement speed. Sadly. Alright, well that was fun. Let's not waste our materials now. Yeah, it's interesting to see that you can not only get Ancestral, but you can also get greater affixes on those things. On both of the slots. But what you really want is the things you need, which for me are all stats and one of the elemental resistances. If that had had 2 stars, that would have been like a god roll. But nope, was not to be. But it's nice to know it can be done. Okay, now it's time to stop and go do other things. Whoops. Two, 3, 1, okay. This I need to go do Belial a few times. I wonder if I could just go do him. Let's go do it 7 and see if see how well it works. If it takes forever, then I know I'm still reaching too far. Okay, so Belial. Where is Belial? There's the butcher.
This is starting to
I don't think I've ever gone to slay him directly. Yeah, it's Grégoire. They're never named the way I think they should be named. Like when I hear Andariel, it's like a pretty poetic name, but it's like this really disgusting looking creature. Oh, let's go do the introduction to lair bosses. It should be like Grig or something, not Andariel. Andariel. It's like poetry. And then he comes out, it's like...
You seem a hearty...
It's fine. Now let's go directly to... Belial. Where's Belial? There it is. I think you can fight him first and use the key to open, right? If killing him is really easy, then I'll step it up to 8 and try it again. I need these to be stacked up. Okay, that's fine. Oh! It's a similar semicircle like in D3. Interesting. Seven. Shit, I need to change my... I forgot to change the one thing. Let's just try this at 7 without it. 8. 9. 10.
What is reality? Only what I am bound to believe.
Can I hit you? Can I hit you?
Fall into darkness.
Okay, we have these eyes. Looks like eyes. Okay. Don't be in there. This is very much like D3. Did he die? Oh, wow. Did I forget to hit the betrayer house? Oh, I did. Okay. Let me go try this at. Let me go do that because I did earn it. I'll come back and try it again at 8 and see if it's doable. I thought I pulled them out of my stash. I don't like that there's no trash in there to work on. Oh. Modify reward. Oh, interesting. See, I've never fought him before, so I don't know. What do I want? I want, max roll, boss lair. There's like a list here. Boss table, loot sheet. I think Lord Zir is the one that drops the neck piece, right? No, not Words Ear. Where's this one? That. Harbinger of Hatred. The Butcher. The Butcher. Astaroth. Griswolds. Bartuk. I think it's like the first one. Andariel, right? Or Varshan. So one of them. There it is. Okay, that's Beast. Oh, Beast in the Ice is correct. That's right, because I was fighting him several times. Yeah, okay. Open. Flail, Ancestral. Shield, Ancestral. Well, that was interesting. Nice. Sweet rolls. That might be an upgrade. You can see the gain 2.8% block chance per resolve stack. That's I added that using the. I was experimenting with the cube to try to add affixes. So that was actually productive. Interesting. I'm starting to see more and more of the changes they made here and the things that I had not yet experienced before. Okay, so let's look at these here. Let's hold on to that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, it's actually good. It's actually good. I'll deal with those later. I need to sort through these again, don't I? You can see how many times I killed the Beast in the Ice trying to get that stupid necklace. Alright, let's just turn these off. Obviously this is crit damage multiplier. That's definitely in the contender, even though it's only 146. Let's have an alternate here. None of those, but between these two, 21 crit, 24 crit, no strength, strength. There we go. Decision made. Guess I don't really need to do that. Just to get that under control. And then got more of these. Disciple skill cooldown. I think I'd still rather have crit chance. And it's only 4 slots, so yeah, that's no. No. Light's Epiphany gives 15% damage multiplier? Really? That could potentially... Well, that's not going to be better than that, is it? It's probably additive on top of everything else. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the crit for now, but that's not bad. Here. And then we have a new one here, which is part of that set.
It is a fortress, isn't it?
All right. Beautiful. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna go and play alone for a while. Well, actually, I should probably just keep those, right? Because they are essentially keys, just like these are keys, right? That's just a key. And these are just things that you can use to buy stuff from the cube. I liked the way they've done that. That was a very, very good change.